Hey, bag goers, how's everybody doing today? It is Saturday, early afternoon, just past noon, something like that. And I am so anxious to get back out doing live tours again, right? Well, I happen to be in Baltimore City today for a function at the Irish Railroad Workers Museum today. So I thought I would just do a quick little tour of the neighborhood and post it on YouTube tonight. And eventually I'll get back over here and we'll get some, live tours going on. So where I am at the moment is in the 900 block of Lemon Street. It is a typical Baltimore neighborhood, and it is where the workers on the railroad had lived and, of course, worked. So I'm going to turn the camera around here because once I see this is what started it all. This is called the Roundhouse, and it's right now housing the Baltimore Ohio Railroad Museum. Okay. This museum has an assortment of antique locomotives. It has a train that runs through here for visitors to, take a quick ride down the tracks. And it was very, very, very important in the mid-1800s. The railroad here was the first in the nation. And so in the 1800s, they were working right here in Baltimore, right at this railroad yard, and they were constructing railroad lines that went to Ellicott City and beyond. And in Ellicott City, they built the first railroad station, and the very first railroad station in the entire country. So it was a pretty big deal. Anyway, back to Baltimore. Here's where it happened. Okay, that's called the Rotunda, and today there's many locomotives on display there. But what the Rotunda did is it has a huge turntable on the floor in the center of the building with tracks leading up to it, and that was how they turned the engines around. Okay, they turned them using this kind of like a Lazy Susan kind of thing. Interesting. Yes. Okay, now as I was saying, there were a lot of Irish people here that worked on the train, building the railroad. You can see this cute little, their playground has a locomotive in it, of course. This is the neighborhood where many Irish people worked and played, raised their families and such. This mural right here is one of my very favorite things. I wish they hadn't put the swings right in front of it. But anyway, this was a mural done in honor of the Irish Railroad Workers Museum. You can see the immigrants. They have their families here. They lived and worked and played here. In the background, you can see the guy with the horse. He is bringing around fresh produce that he sells to the people in the neighborhoods. As a matter of fact, right down the street, I passed a guy with fresh produce on his cart, horse-drawn cart, just a few blocks from here. So the buskers are alive and well. Yes, they are. But this just totally depicts what life might have been like in the 1800s. Here's the placard on here. It says Falcha, which is welcome. Welcome to the Railroad Historic District of Baltimore City Chapter District mural by Patrick Harnett. So you've got little kitties in the windows, and you see the those row homes here on the end of the mural. Well, here they are in real life. This is where actual Irish immigrants worked and lived and played and cried and laughed and all of the above. Now, the Irish Railroad Workers Museum occupies 4 of these buildings. Couldn't walk to the first one. They're open today because they're having a function going on at 1. So this is the Railroad Workers Museum, and this is this building and the one next to it were the first buildings that the Railroad Museum purchased, and they have them furnished as they would have been back in the 1840s. So, and they actually know who lived in this property and about the family and such, and they address it when they do the tours here. Now, they've also purchased 2 more buildings. They received a grant and a large donation from a patron, and so they're thrilled to be able to, tell you all that they have more buildings, and eventually, as the funding comes, they will, renovate, decorate, historicalize them or whatever to again go on with the memory, with all that goes with it. So I'm going to turn this camera around here. Hello, I'm back. I'm heading back to my car, so at any rate, I hope you enjoyed this little mini tour. I'm going to put it on YouTube later on today, tomorrow, what have you. I have some things coming up. I'm still trying stuff, and I'm waiting for Rickshaw Virtual Tours to get back online with their group tours. And in the meantime, I have a tour I'm doing on Facebook, which is on Monday, this Monday, Federal Hill in Baltimore. I'll be going there, and I'll be doing Facebook Live. And also on Saturday, the following Saturday, I'll be doing Facebook Live from the Annapolis Irish Festival. So that'll be cool. And then I love doing my Beatles trivia tours, and also my murder mystery tours, minute mysteries. I love them. So I'm going to try them out on a couple of platforms and see which one I like the best. I'm going to try them on Zoom. They usually have a pretty good picture, so I'll try Zoom. And then I also will try YouTube. Now, for YouTube, they require that you have 50 followers, and then you're able to do live streaming, but from your laptop. To be able to stream live on my mobile phone like I am now, that's where the 1,000 followers come in, and the 4,000 views or whatever. So I can't see myself getting to that anytime soon. I have like maybe 100 followers. So follow me, YouTube, The Bay Lady, my Facebook page, The Bay Lady. Anyway, so I'm going to do one on Zoom and the other one on YouTube. I'll do them both with my laptop, since it's not, doesn't require any, you know, moving around. So hopefully you all will join me. And meanwhile, I'm off to this event here at the Irish Railroad Workers Museum. Ciao. Oh, ciao. Why did I say ciao? That's Italian. Slán. That's Irish. Slán.